Did you know that here in New Zealand, 8 Kiwis, both children and adults, are diagnosed with some form of blood cancer every single day? This could be a traumatic, scary, and difficult experience for the individual. So guess what? It's fundraising time.
Bring it back.
G'day, hello and welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me. As I always say, it is very much appreciated. As you know, over the last 3.5 years that I've been on YouTube, yes, I know it feels like a lifetime, but I've raised funds and given to charity over and over again. This channel, and when I say this channel I mean me, has raised and given thousands of dollars to great causes. From Movember, 3 years running, to Blanket the Nation, to Mrs. Jarhead and her sad stroke, to Virgo's disaster, even to Preston's nephew. But this time I've been roped into Shave for a Cure for leukemia and blood cancer New Zealand. Some of you may recall that I come from a relatively large family. There were 8 on my dad's side and 6 on my mum's side. So I have 12 aunts and uncles, numerous cousins, way too many second cousins, and quite literally an infinite number of cousins after that. I have 2 children, 6 nephews, and a handful of great nephews and nieces. But my point here is that my family has never been affected by cancer, and if it has, I certainly don't remember. The only contact I've had with cancer is a friend of mine, Adrian, who I used to work with in Perth. He was diagnosed with testicular cancer and had to have one of his testicles removed. And I was mortified by this. Not the fact that he had to have his testicle removed, but the fact that I now knew someone who had cancer. Not only did he have his testicle removed, but he also had to have chemotherapy treatment and rocked up to work one day bald as a coot. It really affected me, as I'd never had to deal with that before. So when Jane told me last week that she was doing Shave for a Cure and that Jackie was going to join in, and also now Jack is joining in, I said, sign me up immediately, and I joined in. So here we are asking for donations for this fantastic cause. Leukemia and Blood Cancer New Zealand is not a government organisation, so they solely rely on donations. They use donations to assist with research, information, awareness, and patient support programs. Please watch this 1 minute 45-second video and it will explain a lot more.
So blood cancers are a very serious condition and treatment is very complex and sometimes very high risk. So it is really essential that we continue to fund research into better treatments and cure. We have some very exciting therapies on the horizon, and Leukemia and Blood Cancer New Zealand have increased their support into research quite significantly over the last few years with the establishment of the research unit at the Auckland University and nationwide research grants every year as well. To begin with, help around information and understanding and navigating their treatment pathways. They again come away with feelings of being overwhelmed really, and so trying to make sense of the information that they're given and helping patients to understand the diagnosis and what's involved, what's next for them treatment-wise. But also we do a lot of support around financial vouchers, so grocery vouchers, petrol vouchers, helping people get to their treatment. And if people are having to stop work, we really need to help out in other ways, so relieve that burden a little bit.
For me, the work that I do is solely just to make sure that the patient and their family are okay. Kind of hurts me in the feels all the time that, you know, that people have to go through this situation. And so my sole goal in doing this role is to make sure that they have the best, I guess, journey possible. So once they're diagnosed, giving them the best information, giving them the best support, giving them the ability to feel like, even though we've got this disease or similar type of condition, we can still do it.
If you or a loved one are in need of assistance with leukemia or blood cancer here in New Zealand, please call 0800 15 10 15. In the UK 0808 20 80 888. In Australia 1800 620 420, or in the United States 800 227 2345. So as I speak here, you can see my QR code on the screen, which you can scan to donate, or the link to my donation page is in the description box below. I started the ball rolling with $23, and as soon as I mentioned it at work, Jackie and her husband donated, as did Jane, and as I'm typing out this script, other donations have already gone in. My goal was $200, but I know with the help of my wonderful subscribers, we can smash through that. I hope you will be kind enough to help, and you also get the bonus to see me bald as a coot, whatever a coot is. So thank you for watching, and more importantly, thank you for donating. I will see you on the next video, and we shall also have, hopefully, fingers crossed, a live stream of the shaving next week. Thanks for being here. G'day.